Namaste, Jason Campbell, ZenBusinessBootcamp.com. And if you're watching this video, it means that either you are an independent yoga teacher or you are considering of becoming an independent yoga teacher, whether full-time, part-time. So the first thing I want to say to you is congratulations. We certainly need more people like you out there teaching and spreading the word and spreading this art and really teaching your students and your clients about like self-care, about taking care of themselves, about mental and physical, spiritual, emotional development through the different yoga arts. And so congratulations on being an independent teacher. Now, the thing that you really need to consider of, let's say, the reality of being an independent teacher is there's going to be two parts to your world. Now, whether you're full-time or part-time, both of these apply. It's going to certainly apply if you're like going to full-time, or if you want to move towards like a full-time teacher. For a lot of people that we work with, they call that to quit your day gig and go pro as a yoga teacher. And the first is of course going to be your craft or your yoga art, and that's your teaching, your personal development, continuing your studies, your personal practice, and then getting really, really good at teaching. And as you probably know by now, teaching is as much about inspiring your clients and really inspiring to bring out the best in them. The word educate comes from the Latin root educa, which means to bring out and to extract from within. So ultimately on that level, that's what you're doing, is you're helping to bring out the best in others. Now, there's a whole other part to this, which is the entrepreneurialism, and how do I make my life work? How do I get paid? How do I intelligently design my life as an independent teacher? So one, I can reach more people and help people, and two, that it can be self-nourishing and self-sustaining, where it can feed me. And it has to feed you on different levels. It needs to feed you on an emotional level, a spiritual level. Well, that's always going to be good. Of course, a physical level, because you're doing your physical training. But then at the same time, it is going to have to feed you on a financial level, especially if you're going to go full-time. Why is that? Well, you have to be sustained, because the laws of the universe say that there's an outflow and that there's an inflow. And so there's an outflow, you're giving, you're helping other people, but then you have to make sure that there is a correct and, let's say, balanced amount of inflow. A lot of times that means revenue coming in from your teaching. And the majority of yoga teachers that are out there doing it, on a scale of 1 to 10 for the teaching, do really well. That's going to be a 10. On a scale of 1 to 10 through the entrepreneurial portion of it, well, maybe not so good. And ultimately, if you're going to have success in this, you really need to intelligently design and put this together, and put together the business portion of your gig and setting up your gig. And so the course that we put together, How to Be a Rockstar Independent Teacher, was a result of many, many years, not just working with studio owners, but working with, of course, independent teachers. A lot of times it was our independent teachers that we would out and certify. We would help them get gigs, help them set up their world and orchestrate their world so it can be self-sustaining and self-nourishing. And again, I really don't just mean on a monetary basis, although that has to be there, but on the other levels as well. And so after years of doing this, and after many requests, we put it together in one course. It's 5 CDs, and it's a big, thick PDF workbook that we give you, and we go through like the A to Z, how to advertise, how to get clients, how to look at your clients, how to look at your entire business, the wealth laws, laws of abundance, how to, not just the technical aspects of the business, but really the emotional, spiritual aspects of how you have to look at your business, how you have to time block, how you have to be very disciplined throughout the day. So we put it together in one course to really help build, let's say, a foundation for your teaching. Because if you're going to be in this long term, you really are going to want to, let's say, be wise to educate yourself and put in the time, effort, energy, and study so that you can be a master, not just entrepreneur, but a spiritual entrepreneur, which really at the end of the day means intelligently designing your world. Now, in the 20 years that I have been doing this full-time, one thing that I have found is that experiences come and go, businesses come and go, gigs come and go, money comes and goes, relationships come and go, your students are going to come and go, your teachers are going to come and go. But the one thing that you're always going to take with you is, of course, you. And when you invest in your education, in your wisdom, in your growth, well, wherever you go, you take that. In the 20 years I've been doing this, I've never gone wrong when I make investments in me. I've certainly made mistakes in external investments. I've had lots of big successes and lots of big failures, and it's all good. But at the same time, whenever I invest in me, it always tended to work out because I always take that with me to the next gig, to the next project, to the next relationship, wherever that goes. And so that was really a result of, that's the reason why that we put this course together. I will tell you that this course, just like all of our other programs, of course, is 100% guaranteed. We stand behind all of our products. We stand behind all of our teaching. Everything that we teach is real. We don't make this up. We learn this in the field. We do it. We teach it to our group. We teach it throughout the country. Only then would we, put it together in a course and offer it. So everything is very, very real. And if you have any questions, you can certainly email or call the office. You can get the number online. It's at www.zenbusinessbootcamp.com. This is Jason Campbell, wishing you peace, blessings, and abundance. Namaste.